Nerdbox. I am inevitable.
So, Donna, you had some honorable mentions. Would you like to go into those?
I did. Thank you very much for that, because I was struggling about not being able to mention these. One is probably something that I'm not sure if a lot of our watchers here will see or have seen, but Driven. I have to say that I think that Emerson, played by Casey Dillard, was amazing. And I interviewed she and Glenn Payne and Richard Speight Jr., and they were really the three that were in the film. And I loved her character. I loved Emerson, and I loved seeing the way she grew and who she became. And she really was a lot more innocent inside than she let on. And so I loved that. And thank you for inviting me to share that. And the other one, and I feel like she needs to be thrown out here, is Danielle Harris as Mary Beth in the Hatchet series.
Yeah.
Especially Hatchet 2. Because Hatchet 2 really goes into the story about what happened with Victor Crowley, how he became it. And Kane Hodder says he really got to actually act in this, not just throw people around. And Mary Beth was just awesome in it. And I still keep hoping that they have another in the Victor Crowley series, because the way that Victor Crowley ended was exactly with Danielle Harris standing there screaming at the end of the film.
I was tempted to put her on my list. I made a choice at the end not to.
Who was she for Victor Crowley franchise?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. We are Mary Beth fans.
Charlie, any honorable mentions?
I have one, and if I'm incorrect about this, by all means, edit it out. But I just thought of it, and I should slap myself for not remembering. I got to get her name. I always, you ever have those actors or actresses that, like, no matter how many times you've seen them in a million different things, for some reason their name just escapes you.
Every day.
This is her, Juliette Lewis as Kate Fuller from Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh, good one. Good one.
Yeah,
right?
It's a good one. I could see
just
that.
Dawned on me, because that's also one of those movies that, like, I don't know if anyone ever really puts it in a genre per se, but it falls under action. It falls under horror. There's vampires and shit. But yeah,
vampires and shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fun movie. There's like no doubt. Like Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino were just like, and then from Dusk Till Dawn is what you get,
Melanie Daniels from The Birds, played by Tippi Hedren. So I don't know if you've seen that. But that movie scared the hell out of me when I was a kid.
Well, a funny little anecdote about The Birds. I've never seen it because my father had the absolute shit scared out of him from that movie. So
wow.
And it was my father is not a big movie guy. He was always Mr. Sports, baseball, basketball, football, all that. Not a movie person per se, but for some reason we always got to hear about how much The Birds scared the shit out of him.